Hi everyone, welcome to Chinese Anchor. Today we're going to talk about common stereotypes about China. Stereotype number 1, Chinese people eat everything. Many foreigners believe that Chinese people eat dogs, cats, or basically anything. It is true that in some regions of China, there's a tradition of eating dog meat. However, this represents only a very small minority. For most Chinese people, dogs and cats are pets or walking partners. For example, guide dogs help visually impaired people walk safely and even take the subway. Many families raise dogs as family members. They take them to pet salons, dress them in warm clothes during winter, and bring them to the vet when they are sick. A lot of Chinese people have never eaten dogs or cats in their entire lives and never will. The idea that Chinese people eat everything mainly comes from how diverse the Chinese cuisine is. Some foods, like century eggs, may feel unfamiliar to foreigners. Even the name sounds scary. Century egg makes it sound like a rotten egg that's been sitting around for 100 years. It sounds strange and even terrifying, but many people who try it actually end up loving it. The idea that anything can be eaten is also partly linked to China's history of famine and a strong cultural value of not wasting food. Stereotype number 2, every Chinese person knows Kung Fu. Before we continue, take a look at this video.
那夜匆匆，去夜匆匆，恨不能相逢。爱恋匆匆，恨也匆匆，一路随风。狂叫一声，长叹一声，快活一生，悲哀一生，谁与我生死与共？那夜匆匆，去夜匆匆，恨不能相逢。爱恋匆匆，恨也匆匆，一路随风。狂笑一声，长叹一声，快活一生，悲哀一生，谁与我生死与共？谁与我生死与共
After watching it, do you feel like all Chinese people must be Kung Fu masters? Kung Fu and martial arts are indeed important parts of a traditional Chinese culture, and many people are interested in them. But in reality, most Chinese people have never systematically studied Kung Fu. The person you just saw in the video is professionally trained, but that doesn't mean everyone in China can fight. Movies and pop culture such as Bruce Lee and Jackie Chan have created the impression that every Chinese person knows martial arts. In everyday life, you might see people doing group dances in public squares, practicing sword routines, or doing Tai Chi. But these activities are mainly for fitness, health, and relaxation, not for real combat or fighting. Stereotype number 3, all Chinese people are good at math. Many foreigners believe that all Chinese people are math geniuses. This impression partly comes from test results and study habits. On average, Chinese students do perform well in math exams. Many people are fast at mental arithmetic. But that's mainly because we memorize multiplication tables from a very young age. For example, if you ask me what 7 times 7 is, I don't need a calculator, a pen, or paper. The answer just comes out 49. Or 5 times 8, the answer is 40. You might think, wow, amazing, but honestly, it's just the multiplication table we memorized in elementary school. We don't calculate, we recall. But being fast at arithmetic does not mean being good at math. In fact, plenty of parents almost lose their minds trying to help their kids with math homework.
20加8等于20吧，20加9等于29，吓人了！我是一个妈妈还啷个跟你说，20加5等于好多
？20加5等于
10加2就等于12，那现在10加8等于几呢？你这脑子，你脑子有没有在？别说成，左边加右边就行了呀。你现在长了，左边有了，右边有了，长加起来就是长了呀。你脑子为什么想的这么复杂嘛？你怎么写的？啊？5米长的钥匙，洗衣机高1厘米，15米长的铅笔，你信不信给我抽出我40米的大铲刀？
你40米的大铲刀刚好像我15米的铅笔。你40米的大铲刀刚好像我15米的铅笔。
So all Chinese people are good at math is an overgeneralization. Stereotype number 4. All Chinese people have narrow eyes. China has a population of over 1.4 billion people, and there's enormous diversity in appearance. People from different regions and ethnic groups have noticeable differences in facial features, face shapes, and height. In real life, you'll see all kinds of eye shapes and looks, just like in any other large population around the world. Stereotype number 5. Chinese food is just a General Tso's chicken, chow mein, and orange chicken. In China, dishes like General Tso's chicken or orange chicken do exist, but they are actually rarely seen in everyday Chinese restaurants. Fried rice is more commonly found in restaurants, while chow mein is usually sold at street stores or fast food spots. China has 8 major regional cuisines, including Shandong, Sichuan, Cantonese, Fujian, Huaiyang, Zhejiang, Hunan, and Anhui cuisine. Each region differs greatly in flavors, cooking methods, and ingredients. For example, Sichuan cuisine is known for its numbing spiciness. Cantonese cuisine focuses on freshness and light flavors. Shandong cuisine emphasizes cooking techniques and heat control. Huaiyang cuisine is famous for its delicacy and refinement. Only when you come to China and try the food yourself will you realize that Chinese cuisine is not only diverse but also incredibly different in taste from region to region. Stereo number 6. Chinese people are shy, introverted, and don't like to talk. This impression partly comes from cultural differences. Traditional Chinese culture values modesty, politeness, and a sense of boundaries. So in unfamiliar environments, Chinese people may appear more curious at first. But China has a very large population and personalities vary greatly. In fact, many Chinese people are very talkative and outgoing, especially among friends or people they feel comfortable with. There are also clear regional differences between the north and the south of China. Generally speaking, people in southern China tend to be more reserved and usually speak more softly. People in northern China, on the other hand, are often more direct, outgoing, and loud in a friendly way. They are known for being warm, expressive, and humorous. So Chinese people are not naturally introverted. Their communication style simply varies depending on culture, region, and environment. Alright folks, so thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time. Bye!